much for clicking on this video. Hope you're having an awesome day. Thank you for taking a few minutes every day to hang out with me. Today's video is our monthly Disney collaboration that was organized by Jamie Brumfield. This month she has added some other channels that weren't previously part of the April one. So it's really exciting to see that this collab has a lot of interest in it and that there's more channels being added. We're making new friends. It's just been a great experience. Once again, I struggled trying to figure out which Disney character I really wanted to execute. I had so much fun doing mine and Jamie's May the 4th Be With You collab, where I kind of took a different approach on trying to draw on my eyelids. It kind of got some more creative juices flowing, and I kind of wanted to try something similar like that for this video. Hopefully it goes over okay. I'm going to be using the same exact palettes from both of those videos. You guys already know that these two palettes are two of my go-to palettes. This is the Be Perfect Carnival palette in collaboration with Stacey Marie, and then this is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Jawbreaker. And then one palette that has really taken me by surprise that I got a lot of utilization with in my R2-D2 and BB-8 look was the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag palette. This palette just has a lot of good pigment, and I found this black. I know how scary black mattes can be in creating a look, and I know using it for R2-D2 and BB-8 I was very terrified, but it was pretty user-friendly. April, when we did this collab, I did Woody, and I even talked about in that video how I wanted to explore a little bit more, maybe like creating his vest on my eyelids. So for this one I was thinking maybe let's try Buzz Lightyear and see. These videos have really been getting the juices flowing and pushing me out of my comfort zone, trying something new, and that's just something that has been really exciting for me growing as a content creator. And if I wasn't pushed to doing it, you know, it's something that I probably still wouldn't have tried. I'm grateful for all my YouTube friends pushing me out of my comfort zone, trying new things, and it's just been a blast. So I'm very excited for this video. There will be a playlist in the description to see everyone else's looks. And if you're visiting from any other channels, welcome. Thank you so much for checking me out. I hope you subscribe and give this video a like before you leave. I did not come prepared, so I have nothing on my face, so I'm just gonna go on ahead and fill in my brows. I have been trying to utilize this Brow Gal pencil that I received, I think, in an Allure beauty box last year. There's just a decent amount of product, and it's not terrible. It definitely gives me more of that blockier brow look as opposed to the Brow Wiz, which makes it kind of between a fluffy and a block brow. Then again, I think I'm very heavy-handed when it comes to using products, so maybe that's why my brows look a little bit blockier. And I have been seeing this trend all over YouTube of people tinting their brows using like men's touch of gray dye or something, and I've been very intrigued, but I'm like, the second I do something like that, it's just gonna go way south. I don't even know why I was trying to talk and do my brows. Brows just take so much concentration. Hopefully my mic is not picking up any background noise. Our neighbors are having some landscaping work. Low-key, I'm like, I need to do mine too. Help me, I'm an adult. And then just setting the brows with some of the ABH Clear Brow Gel. Definitely am needing more of this. Or let me know in the comments below what your favorite brow gel is. I don't think I've ever purchased a full-size one of these. I also enjoy the NYX Control Freak. That's a lot more affordable option. Other than that, there's really no other brow gels I have really tried. I have been so hooked on this. Ulta usually puts these in gifts with purchases. I haven't seen one in a hot minute, so therefore I've been running a little bit low. And then to prime the eyes, I'm gonna take the Priming Is Everything by The Balm. This is something I'm just trying to quickly use up before it dries out. I can already feel it getting dry, and I think it's because of this terrible packaging. This primer used to be like super tacky, and it still has that tack to it, but I'm finding myself having to build this more up than usual because it just doesn't spread that well anymore. From Jawbreaker, I'm going to be taking the shade Sour, and I'm just going to be putting this color everywhere on both eyes. Speaking of Jeffree Star Cosmetics, he has just revealed his new collection, the Cremated collection. I would love to know in the comments, what do you guys think about that palette? I'm indifferent about it. He mentioned that this has been something that has never been done before, and when I looked at it, I immediately thought of the ColourPop Smoke Show palette. I'm like, oh, I see some similar shades in here. I personally like the shades a little bit more in the Smoke Show palette. By the way, this shade needs a lot of building up. And I mentioned before, I usually pull towards more colorful and warm tone palettes, and this one is definitely a lot more cool. Based off of the campaign photos, it was going for like this really gothic look. There's like maybe 2 or 3 shades that I would consider being like gothic shades. He even mentioned that it wasn't ashy, but it looked ashy. And the bottom row is like very unversatile. I don't know. I just felt a little let down, but there's still a part of me that wants it because I've missed out on owning the Alien palette and the Thirsty palette. I just know I'm gonna have FOMO not having that palette. I don't know. I just feel like I have at least 3 palettes in my collection that could easily dupe it. As I mentioned, the Smoke Show palette. I was having some conversations with some of my friends. They mentioned the Urban Decay Smoke palette. Also, I have one by Lime Crime. I think it's called the Immortals palette. What do you guys think? He talked about that the more metallic foil shades are in this palette, and there was a few of them in Bloodlust. Those metallic shades were either very hit or miss. I know that gold one in Bloodlust did not work out that well for me. Maybe trying it instead of just looking at it, there will be a difference. I don't know if it's something that I absolutely need. I'm gonna take more of a flat shader brush to get this green on the lid. I also feel like this is the type of release that should be for Halloween or something. It just doesn't seem like a spring release. A lot of people are calling it insensitive due to the pandemic. Taking Lunar Beauty, I'm going to be taking the shades Snatched, Fishy, and Kiki. Hopefully Kiki will work out, but I'm going to be on this eye taking like the 3 buttons that he has. Maybe if I raise it up a little bit, it can be seen a little bit more. I doubt the green one is gonna show. Maybe Envy right here. Nope, okay. Robin Hood? That's kind of like a poopy green. Might be the only green that shows up. And then lastly, Snatched. Now that we have that on, he has a red button right here, and then there's like a strip of yellow that says Lightyear. And let's see if we can build up this shade Campy, just to give that yellow line of dimension. Even got a little L and Y for Lightyear. And I'm gonna attempt, this might soil the look right here. He has like his little spaceship logo. Let's go on ahead and finish the rest of the look. I know I need some foundation, maybe some waterline, and definitely a lipstick. So to prime the face, I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Water Drop Primer. And then I'm going to take some of my Flesh Beauty foundation. Taking some MAC Mineralize to set the face. Ooh, girl, my hair definitely frizzed up during this video. For my waterline, I'm going to take the Tarte Easy on the eyes, and then mascara, taking the Tarte Big Ego. And then for the lips, I'm going to take the Too Faced Lady Balls. And then setting the face with the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray. So this is the final look. I'm really having fun taking a stab at it. It's just been a lot of fun stepping out of my comfort zone and trying to draw things on my eyes. The hardest part was definitely like the spaceship in the middle. I thought that would just be like a nice touch to it. I was on the fence about even doing it. And when I started doing it, I'm like, oh crap, what did I just do? Luckily, I was able to outline it, give it some dimension so you can at least see what was going on. I think this red lip actually tied it in, since he has like the 2 red buttons that really pop. Now it has me thinking, okay, if we do this collab in June, which Disney character am I going to try next? Since I've already done the main 2 characters from Toy Story, you know, since I did Woody, gotta do Buzz, right? I would love to know which Disney characters you would like to see next, what Disney villain you would like to see next. In a separate group, we did do a villains collab as well. I low-key want to be like, can we do this monthly? Because it was just so much fun, and I just love Disney so much. There's just so much you can do. Jamie and I even talked about, for May the 4th, she was like, should we just stick it to Star Wars, or should we do like another comic book character? So I want to be like, can we do another comic book character just to try? And I'm very excited to see who everyone else chose and what their looks look like. Thank you so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and if you don't, I appreciate your view anyways, and I'll see you in the next video. And I just realized I did not even do bronzer, blush, or highlight.